Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Bro. When I come back in the video, today we're going to take a look at Sawyer Olson. Before we get into this, guys, we're going to be taking a look at his offense and defensive highlights. Junior from one of the best teams on Long Island, Garden City. Very good, very physical. So let's check him out, see how he does. And yeah. Okay, 6'2", 200. Nice size. Okay, nope. Don't want to have to deal with that. See what he does. Does get up there. Physical. Oh. It's physical, comes up, you take a look. He takes one guy, physical, throws him down, goes upfield, hits another guy, does a nice job. Definitely is a physical type player. You easily see that, you know. It has his head up right here, comes across. One thing I don't like right here, you know, I get it, they're going this way, but what he needs to not do right here, you take a look, this isn't, he's kind of pushing him into his running back, at first. His running back's able to make a play, I'm not saying that he doesn't, but that could have been totally different. He was pushing him into the running back. I would have said try and maybe get a kick around step and try and push him out of the way in a sense. I know it's difficult, you know, does a nice job, but what I don't like is when he's pushing him, he's kind of pushing him towards the play. I know it's, it's difficult, because that's the way you got to read it, you know. Because he does it so hard and physical that he's pushing them, but he's pushing them too much. He's pushing him at the same speed that it takes the running back to get to where he's going. Right here, his opponent's back is already facing away from him. What I'm saying is he might get called for a block in the back in a sense, right there, and you never want to see that on a guy just because your opponent's turning their back on you because they can't really handle you. I don't like, he doesn't really make a block right here. You take a look. I think, yeah. You take a look, comes in, he doesn't really make a block. He gets hit right there. You know, does a nice job. He's able to get outside, contain right there. Comes upfield, does a nice job right there. Okay. Doesn't really make a nice block right here. This isn't really the best block in the world. You take a look, he comes up, misses the block almost completely and just does a bit. That really wasn't the best of blocks. Does a nice job, pushes him out of the way right there. Comes upfield, is physical. Does a nice job on that play right there. Blocks the guy. Oh, this is okay. Special teams. See what he does. Okay, that's a nice job right there. Sticks with his opponent. Doesn't allow him to get past. Pushes him. Does a nice job right there. That's a good job by him. Definitely staying with him, not giving him any chance to get past him, which is good. It doesn't seem like right here. This isn't the best of plays because he's he's pushing him, but he's what I don't like to see is this. This is his guy's back is facing him, and he's trying to block him. I don't want to, because I hate seeing guys get blocked in the back flags for that type of stuff, and it's just the worst is when you get blocked in the back flag for that. So let's check out his defensive highlights. Might it's longer, so it might be better in a sense. Let's see what he does. Does a nice job, able to come up. You take a look, comes upfield, does a nice job, is slow a little bit. You usually see like, he gets too far down in a sense, and it seems like he's oh, you know, because he got knocked back. You see right here. I don't know why he did this, but you take a look. Running back hits him in the shoulder. He gets pushed back, and then he sticks and pretends like he's supposed to be in coverage. You know, does make a tackle for a loss right there, but I just don't understand why he went into coverage in a sense for just because he got hit by the back. Okay, he has him at tackle. It looks like right here. You know, it does seem like he was, you know, does a nice job actually reading the screen. Sees the guy threw him off, and he was patient. He didn't run up the field, able to stick, and he's able to make a huge tackle for a loss right there. That's a great job, able to read on defense. That's actually a great, phenomenal job on that play. Okay, nice job. It's a great job. You see, he's able to find that little hole right there, get through, misses the guy that's supposed to come after anybody that gets through, and hits the guy for a tackle for a loss right there. That's a nice play right there. You know, I don't like when, because I don't, he kind of, yeah, no, that's what he didn't, for a second, it didn't look like he, like, cocked his arm back like he was going to throw it. I don't, because I was like, why jump right there if it didn't look like, it kind of did look like he was about to throw it, you know. This play, he still off the ball in this play right here. Now you take a look, ball snapped, almost everybody's getting out of his stance. It takes a while to get out of his stance right there. Right there, he does a nice job. Definitely, I am gonna say that this is, in a sense, nah, he did that on purpose. He didn't. When I was looking at it fast, it didn't look like he like, try. He just accidentally got up and hit it. It didn't look like he jumped or anything. Right here, he's a physical player right here. But you take a look, you know, actually does stay a little bit lower than him. Does make a nice play, throws him off. For a second, it didn't look like he gave him his chest completely. My thing is just try and get your arms inside of your opponents. And the only way to do that, as a defensive guy, he has his arms inside of you, hit him down. You know, I know you're on one of the top on a top team on the island, but right here another play that he was very slow off. He's very slow off the ball. I should have probably, but you see he's like slow off the ball, and it's does a nice job. Doesn't over pursue him. Once he gets past, you know, makes a nice job right there. Okay. No, you can definitely see defensively. It does look like he looks. He's not the fastest guy off the ball defensively. It seems like you know right here he has his knee. He's shifting a little late because the ball is snapped and does a nice job getting his arm up though. Does a nice job. Was able to shift, get it to the right time on that play. Able to make a play, which is good. You know, this is something I don't like with defensive ends when they're too lackadaisical. You see that he's not completely ready to shoot out of his stance. And it's just not. They're able to make a play. He definitely is reminding me of an Ethan Vandenberg type player. That big, powerful white guy. Very physical but lackadaisical on defense. Isn't ready for the shot sometimes. Does a nice job right here, able to get up the middle. Very, very similar to Ethan, I would say. Has that physical aggressive mentality, but definitely has that sometimes they're lackadaisical when it comes to getting off the ball. Okay, does a nice job on the switch right there. Doesn't allow him to get a big gain. Does a nice job right there. Comes across, makes a nice tackle. Gets around him. Is very physical. Does make him have to take a lot of drops back. Does a nice job right there. That was a very good play by him. You know, I don't know what this was right here because he's. Oh, now I know. They're running like a widespread line type play where what I'm saying right here is I don't know why they have him out so wide. It's just not something that I would say do because this guy can go out for a pass in a sense. Oh, wait, no, wait. This guy can go out for. Can this guy go out? This guy can go out for a pass. This guy can't go out for a pass. But I don't understand why they have two guys on this receiver right here. It comes off the edge though, and makes him force a bad play right there. Does get there, makes a nice play right there. What I don't like right here. You take a look. He's physical standing straight up, but you take a look. Nobody's there, and he kind of like doesn't really know what's going on. He's pushing his teammate in the back. It's not not staying with the guy, his opponent, or at least looking for the back in a sense. Does a nice job, comes up, makes him throw the ball away. Does a nice job right there. He's a physical type player. You easily see that. Definitely getting off the ball sometimes is a struggle for him. Not being aware of the snap because there's sometimes where he's like not down and ready to go, and the ball's snapped, and he's like not fully aware of what's going on. But other than that, this kid's a solid player. Both ways. Definitely a stud. Definitely can grow. But solid player. So guys, remember to like, subscribe, comment down below, and check out the podcast. Peace.